So this week my birthday just passed. I found myself quite reflective usually during my birthday season, and I'm not gonna say how old I'm getting, but I sure feel like I'm getting old. But before I came back, I just came back from vacation. I was trying to wrap up some things with some people, young people that I'm working with, and I'll be honest, urban ministry and helping people who are in a cycle of oppression in their own lives, it's hard work. And I was trying to set up some people so that they're okay while I'm away. And I'll be honest, wasn't the best month of my life. It's a grind, which is okay. God gives grace on these grinds. And the largest contrast I had is these two young guys that really needed help with in terms of how to manage their money, and both of them didn't really get to doing what we had agreed on, which is fine. I mean, these things happen, but it's amazing the contrast of response. One guy decided to not even engage me at all, and I haven't heard from him, and I don't know where he is. But the other guy decided that, before I left, he wanted to see me. And that was fine. And I was gracious, and, I realized, all right, the situation's not great, but glad you're alive. I'm glad you called me. Glad you told me. And it made me think about the fall when Adam and Eve had made their mistake. And there's this funny scenario where God's walking around in the garden and asking Adam, Eve, where are you? Which is funny because God knows exactly where they are. And because Adam and Eve they're a little silly, decided to, maybe we can go play hide and seek and he won't find us. I always think about those moments that when we make a mistake, we decide to hide, and God is calling out to us. What would God's response would have been if Adam and Eve came clean and said, hey, you know what, I did something wrong. And so to that one young guy that decided to come and fess up and talk to me, I couldn't help but think, maybe God's teaching me something, and God's teaching us something about hiding from our mistakes. Maybe if we come to God, come clean, what would happen? And so that's kind of interesting thought to reflect on. And I'm praying that there'll be favor as the seasons go by. Winter season is about to come. That's going to be hard on some people, so please pray for that. And stay tuned. I might do another small prayer meeting over at the park in mid-November. For those of you who subscribe to my email, you'll get an email either today or early next week. So those are my reflections. Episode 14, Urban Missions, downtown Toronto.